What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the new subscribers. Welcome back to the old subscribers. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing some elemental readings, and then I'll go through each sign individually, kind of about how people see you, some things that they like about your, that people see of you, as well as like physical things, and then there's also a few messages. I am on the water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What do people like about the sign of Cancer? This thing just wants to keep throwing cards at me. What do I like about the sign of Cancer? They feel like you're really wise and you give really good advice. Some of you guys might be suffering from depression or anxiety at times. Some of you guys maybe are not afraid to walk away from two-faced people and, you know, not afraid to go in your own direction. There's a level of not really being happy in your life, or maybe you're just not afraid to walk away from people that are unhappy. I do think that there is some type of energy of either you guys are married or you will be maybe in the near future. I think that you are seen as like long-term, like you're not afraid to be in a long-term relationship. I think some of you guys actually prefer it. I do feel like a lot of people are attracted to you because you're kind of, not a lot of people can get close to you. I think that maybe you don't really like, a lot of people don't really know you, but they feel like maybe you distance yourself from people, but at the same time, if you really like something, that you go after it. Some of you guys are really good business owners. Some of you guys have player energy. People see you as really solid, someone who they could be in a long-term commitment with, someone who would be this really good father, or provide a stable environment for their children. I do feel like you guys are really guarded. You push people away. You don't let a lot of people close to you. Maybe just like your immediate family. But I definitely feel like commitment is a big deal for you guys. Like, let's see what your messages you have. More to learn. Teachers and students intertwine. Like sometimes you guys are really good at teaching people things, but then there's also energy of being able to be taught certain things. And you have ego driven, don't let your pride take over. And then you have childhood trauma. People can only love you to the extent that they love themselves. And then you have message, listen to the music around you. I think that you've dealt with a lot of people who've either had trauma or maybe you yourself does. I think that there's like counselor type energy where you could work really well with people. What people like about Cancer, that you're in tune, like you notice everything, you're paying attention. Some people like your cuddles, some people like your kiss, some people like your sex. Some people think that you're a really good father or mother, father and mother. You have intelligence, love, and security. Like I think that you guys would prefer to be in an environment with your kids where there is a mother and father there, you know. Oh, these are the wrong ones. Aiden, please be quiet. Like about Cancer, your love and your loyalty, your psychic abilities, past life energy of kind of like feeling like you've known them a long time. There's a level of legacy and family. Maybe people like to go places with you. People just like spending time with you. I do feel like you have really strong connections with people, like soulmate energy, but then you also have soul ties. It's really hard for you to walk away from these. There's a lot of passion here and strength and emotion, like very strong people. A message is, right now I'm trying to focus on putting me back together. Pisces, how do people see the sign of Pisces? Whoa. Some of you guys really like music, or maybe you're a musician. You have that energy of like music kind of soothes your soul type of energy. They see you as peaceful people who like things to go smoothly, like everyone to get along. Some of you guys could be really good writers, or coming up with like plans and lists. I do feel like you guys are being recognized, or you do kind of because you're really hard workers. There is a level of temptation, and it could just be kind of either with other people, but also perseverance and kind of overcoming things in your life. But I also feel like some of you guys have this energy of maybe inadvertently coming in between certain people in relationships, kind of having that mistress energy. What do you like about the sign of Pisces? You have a planner. People think that you're a really good planner, like a party planner. Sometimes you do push people away. You're kind of guarded at times. They see you as someone who's really like philosophical or really smart, maybe when it comes to medical or just giving people advice and listening. They see you as someone who maybe doesn't like to be left alone, or is kind of worried about finances at times. There's definitely a like maybe getting into new relationships. Maybe never really ending relationships as well. You have think. Marriage isn't a full-time job, or should you feel alone? And then you have challenges. Expression and thoughts are getting in the way. So maybe how you feel about something and how another person feels about something. Like, I feel like you don't really like to fight with people, but you will if you have to. What people like about the sign of Pisces. You have people like your hair and your confidence and your voice, as well as kind of like this innocence about you. A message is, I was mad. There's a sense of pride here with you, as well as motivation, like getting things done. There's aggressiveness and kind of confidence, but also being a little bit codependent. There's definitely masculine energy here, but it's like people really like having you in their life. They see you as adventurous. Being surrounded by angels and ancestors, kind of underrated. People don't really know, like, if they didn't know you in a relationship or a friendship, like, they would really be missing out. There's something to do with short term. Maybe you're not one who stays in things too long. Maybe you like to move around. But then there's also your beauty. Scorpio, what do people like about the Jesus? People like about the sign of Scorpio. Okay. You have dealings or relationship with a younger man. Maybe you date people that are younger than you. Maybe for like the male energy, you date people that are younger than you, and the female energy, you date people that are older than you. They see you as climbing to being really successful in your life, but it's really hard for you to control your anger at times. Like, you guys can be like a force. There's definitely family energy. Some of you guys could have children, or just being a really good mom. I do feel like some of you guys are seen as changing for the better. I do feel like you're getting your money up, and you have a lot of passion for whatever it is that you do. You don't do things unless you're passionate about them. I feel like people see you as really wise, because you've been through a lot in your life. How many people see the sign of Scorpio? You have some kind of reputation here. There's a level of being content and having a sense of like family life, like being really, maybe that's where people see you as being the happiest, is when you're with your family. I do feel like people see you as kind of someone who overthinks things, and maybe you kind of bounce back, like you've kind of been down to the bottom, but you can rebuild. And someone maybe feels like you either meditate or maybe you sleep a lot, or I think that there's something where you could be getting some type of victory, or maybe they see you as someone who's winning. But I also feel like you're moving away from old energies as well. Be not afraid to move away from any type of conflict. You have challenges, expression and thoughts are getting in the way. Whoa. What people like about Scorpio, that you're very protective, your loyalty, your company, your laugh, your honesty, and your smile. Some people see you as kind of magical. Maybe people... Ooh, jealous, loyalty, regrets, fun, set in your ways, emotional, determination, and harmony. A message from another person is, if only I could wake you up. So that's all I have for the water signs. I hope you guys have a good night.